up, you guys? It is Sabrina here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are doing a thrift with me vlog, okay? I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I thrift for some summer Pinterest inspired outfits. We're going for that chic, classy, old money aesthetic. After I entered my 20s and became a mom, I just realized how much I enjoy dressing well and dressing in a way that represents how I want to feel and carry myself. So had that fun summer young vibe going on, but sometimes I just want to feel really classy and put together, just look polished and glammed up, but still simple. I love thrifting for clothes and I love thrifting for classy pieces because I feel like you can just get so much more value for your dollar. This video hopefully will inspire y'all to thrift and go find yourself some really cool pieces in your area. We're gonna go to 2 local thrift stores here. I kind of avoid Goodwill because I rarely find anything in Goodwill anymore. If you guys haven't already checked out my other thrifting vlogs, I will link them down below. Let's just get into the outfit I'm wearing first for a little bit of inspiration. This top is from Marshall's, I believe, and it is just this really pretty brown like knit tank top that I love wearing. I just feel like the gold hardware adds so much to the outfit. And then these shorts are from H&M. I think I got these on sale for like $11 a few summers ago and I wear them so much. It's not even funny. They're so comfy. I paired them with this thin brown belt that I think adds so much intrigue to the outfit. Moving on to my shoes. These are little sandals from Amazon. They look like Birkenstocks, but they are not. I beat up my shoes really bad, so I didn't really want to spend that much money on them, so I just got these ones. They're just a little comfy casual shoe, nothing crazy. And then lastly is my bag, which is what I am most excited to show you guys. So my aunt actually made this bag and I'm going to be linking her business down below. She basically designs and crochets these handmade bags herself, and these are so cute and chic for the summer, you guys. The bottom actually has foots to place your purse down so you won't be ruining the bottom. It also has this harder shelled on the bottom there. You don't find these in a lot of crocheted purses. A lot of crocheted purses are just unstructured, but these ones actually have structure to them, which I really love. I find it's really practical. They are lined with pockets inside. The material is made from cotton blended with polyester. That's what gives it that really structured and sturdy feel to it, so it's not just like flopping around everywhere. The designs are unique and Liliana can make them in any color that you want. You can take off this strap thing and tuck it into your purse, whatever you want to do. It has just a smooth little zipper right there. And then you can wear it as a little handbag, which is a lot more chic if you're going for like a date night or run into a store really quick. She also makes them for kids. This is the one that she made for my daughter. This is a softer material right here and it comes with just like a clasp like that. Really well crafted, super cute. You can even ask her to make matching ones if you want like a mini me version. I will be linking it down below if you guys are interested. High quality crafted pieces. But anyways, this is the bag that we are taking with us today and I'm just gonna throw the kids snacks in here. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so starting off at my first and favorite local thrift store, we just started in the blouse section, and honestly, they don't always have a great selection for this. I find that certain thrift stores are just more notorious for bottoms than they are tops or dresses or shoes, whatever it is. So just kind of look through and get a general idea. Become familiar and comfortable with your local thrift stores. I found this green top that is not usually what I would gravitate towards, but it just gave me such spring vibes, so I thought I would take a look at it. Then I went to the pants section, and like I said, this thrift store is notorious for good pants. I was able to find a few cool and interesting pieces here. I know I was shopping for the summer outfits, but I was just looking in the long pants section because for some reason I could not find the shorts at this thrift store. I do not know where they had them, but I found these pants that looked like they had a little bit of an interesting ankle detail. Thing is though, I'm a tall girl, so I didn't think that they would work. I put them on the thing anyways to try them. These trousers right here gave me such old money vibes. Like this is literally what I would envision when I'm shopping for something like this, like the classy clothing style. Just check out your long pants. You never know what you can find that you might be even able to wear in the summertime if they're like linen or really lightweight or some type of capri or trouser that's loose and allows airflow. They had a lot of gorgeous, colorful shoes here. Unfortunately, I could not find anything in my size. I'm an 8.5 in heels, and I didn't find anything that I really loved. They're either just too small or just too tight, but I just thought I would show you guys these, that you do not have to go and pay dozens of dollars on a pair of heels, but you could just thrift for some. You never know what you can find. There's actually a lot of good selections. I find that heels are usually in pretty good condition. Moving into these skirts, I thought that I would look for some spring colors, and I found so many spring patterns and longer skirts that just give such flowy, vibrant vibes. The very first tip I have for you is to know what cuts and silhouettes look good on you. Obviously, there is a time and a place for experimentation and trying things that you normally wouldn't go for. We don't always have to stay in the comfort zone, but I would say that just having a general idea of your body type, what looks good on you, what doesn't, what kind of fabrics, colors, cuts, necklines, sleeves, lengths, kind of know what definitely to avoid, and you kind of know what could be something that might work for you. It just makes the thrifting experience a lot better. If you have no idea what body type you have, there are so many online quizzes and photos that you can look at to see. That's the first place I would start, is just looking for that. All right, so after sifting through a bunch of skirts, I ended up putting a lot in my cart. I moved on to the dress section, and honestly, there's not a whole lot going on here at the dress section. Everything was just really crazy patterned. I find that if I don't love the pattern straight off the bat, then I probably am not going to like the dress. I found this really pretty pink summer one, but unfortunately, it's just a little too mini for me because, like I said, I'm a tall girl. I found this two-piece set, which was actually pretty rare to find these at the thrift store. I find that trying to find matching sets isn't really that common. It was too big for me, so I put it away. There were a lot of bright, fun colors, lots of spring vibes here that, honestly, I'm down for color. I'm not opposed to something like a bright pop of color or something like that. All right, moving into the try on portion. First off were just this pair of jeans, and I actually ended up really loving these. They are these beige color and they're pretty long. As you can see here in the back, they look like they had been tailored by somebody. I loved the length. The second pair were these work pant trousers that I had high hopes for, but they were see-through, and I just cannot do it with see-through pants. They should not be see-through. They should know when they design the pant that they can see through it. This pair of jeans were unfortunately way too tight on me, but I just love the light, bright colors, like the whites, the beiges. I feel like that's really summery, even if you can only wear them like in the springtime. Next up was the skirt that was unfortunately a little too loose on the waist and was also giving me Amish vibes. It was a nice linen material, like the fabric itself was pretty nice, but like I said, it was just too big, and unfortunately, all of these skirts that I tried on were just a little too big on me. I don't know what was happening here because I'm normally a size medium, but everything was way too big. This blue one was gorgeous, also too big, and it kind of just hung awkwardly on me. You don't want to buy something if it's not fitting you perfectly, I'll just say that, because you're never gonna wear it. This green one was also really pretty. I loved the pattern and the color of it, and it had like really gorgeous accordion style, but it didn't fit me. This blue one was really gorgeous. I loved the pattern of it. I loved the length of it, but upon closer look, it was just really poorly tailored, like you'll see here soon. It just had these folds on the side that you could just tell it was like a botched self-tailor job that I was not a fan of, so I ended up not getting this skirt. Next one was butt ugly hideous, you guys. Like, what in the world was this? When I saw it, I tried to give it a chance because it had like that gold belt chain around it, but I ended up hating the way it looked on me. So I put that away. And then the very last thing was just this blouse that I got. This was like such a slippery, cool, silk feeling blouse, a light baby blue color. I ended up really liking this, even though we are going for summer. This is still something you can technically wear in the warmer weather. We just finished at the first thrift store. It was actually so busy, like it got busy really quickly. I did get 2 items. As usual, this thrift store is amazing with their bottoms, not so great with their tops, but I did get one of each. So stay tuned till the end of the video if you want to see what I got. I will be doing a haul and a try on portion. What did I spend here? I think I only spent $11. So anyways, I got a really interesting pair of bottoms I cannot wait to show you guys. So anyways, let's get to the next thrift store and we'll continue on with this haul. All right, guys, so moving on into the second thrift store. This one has a much wider selection for tops, blouses, dresses, things like that. So I was able to just look around and find a lot more of different items here. This kind of leads me into the second tip, which is to give some pieces you might not gravitate towards immediately a chance. Now, obviously, we all have the styles and the colors and the things that we gravitate towards because we know that they work for us and we know that we like them immediately. But I have been able to find some of my favorite unique pieces of clothing from thrift stores because I gave an item a chance. Don't knock something off just because it's not your usual color palette or it's not your usual style. You might actually end up loving it. Of course, don't go for something that is just off the bat you hate the pattern of, because there's a lot of ugly patterns at the thrift store, I will say. I found a lot of really pretty summery dresses here, but unfortunately a lot of them were too tight or too short on me. I will say though, at the thrift store, watch out for Shein because she is coming for you. There are so many pieces that look really cute off the bat, but when you look at the tag, they're from Shein or Forever 21 or some fast fashion place, and you know if you're already buying it used, it's already falling apart. They're not even worth buying the first time, so why would you buy them the second time? This white dress was really pretty and classy. Unfortunately, it looked a bit too short for me, but I just wanted to show you guys because there are some really classy pieces. It just depends on whether they fit you or not. Moving on into the third tip that I have, do not buy anything you don't love, no matter how cheap it is. Sometimes the thrift stores can tempt us to buy things because of the price point. You know, it's just a couple dollars, like what, it's okay if it doesn't fit me perfect, it's cheap, you know, you get what you get. Do not do that, okay? Because there's gonna be things that you will never wear or touch simply because you know it's uncomfortable, or you know it doesn't fit you as good as it should, or you know it's in an uncomfortable, itchy fabric. Stay away from things that you don't absolutely love. Do not try and convince yourself of the price or the fact that it looks really cute, it's just a bit tight. No, girl, if it doesn't fit you right, if you don't love the pattern, if the material bugs you, if there's just some stain or rip or something about the item that you don't love, do not buy it just because it's cheap, because you will end up with a closet full of clothes that you never wear and that you spent money on. This shirt right here is really pretty and trendy and I decided to try it, but as you'll see later, there was a problem with it that I just could not get past, and you should not get past either. You need to love what you find. Otherwise, it's not a good thrifting day, okay? The goal isn't just to pile your car with cheap clothes, it's to actually love what you're getting and have fun while you get it. A lot of pretty summer tops and color palettes here, and I was just kind of trying to gravitate towards more of the summery colors. Next up, this place actually had a lot of shorts, so I was just flipping through them. A lot of them are kind of ugly, outdated, and some of them have potential. You just gotta have the eye for it. There's a lot of things that you can style that can make them look a lot better than they do. This pair of white shorts was actually right on brand with what I was looking for. Like, it was the exact style of the old money classic look, so I added it to the cart. These white shorts I flipped past, but then I'm like, let me go back because white just screams summer to me. Now with kids, it's a little bit of a risky move to get something white or beige, and usually I gravitate away from that, but I thought I would give things a try. Again, check the labels. I found a lot of Shein that looked like linen shorts, but they were just Shein. Don't get those, don't waste your money. These pairs of shorts were kind of interesting because they had the buttons that looked like tortoiseshell, which I find is really cute. I don't know about you guys, but I look at the buttons, I look at the details like this that just speak to me. These pairs of leopard and gold shoes were so pretty, you guys. I wanted to try them on so bad, but they were too small for me. But just look at these. These just scream mafia wife. Like, there's so many ways you can style that up. I found a lot of really nice shoes at this thrift store in great condition. Again, not in my size. I don't know why. I never find anything in my size. I feel like this is a universal thing. Everyone says like, oh, they never have things in my size. Yeah, genuinely, all these shoes were so pretty. I couldn't find anything. This last pair of shoes here were absolutely gorgeous. This just screams to me classy. So many ways to pair that up and down, especially practical with the small heel for kids. right, moving on to the try on portion. The first top was this kind of like leopard print, but more of just like a blurred effect. I actually really like this. It flattered my shoulders so much more than I thought it would. I love the high neck on it. Again, this is one of those patterns I wouldn't normally gravitate towards, but I did. This next top was really pretty. I loved the way it looked and the way it fit me, but the material, you guys, was so plasticky. I could not get past how itchy and fake it felt. So unfortunately, I had to say no. I wanted so badly to like it, but it just was not a thing I could wear. This next tank top was just unfortunately too tight around the armpits. And honestly, if it, like I said, if it ain't comfortable, if you don't love it, do not get it, no matter how cheap or cute it is. This black dress was really gorgeous, but honestly, there was just something about it. Maybe the high waist or the A-line. I just did not like it. Something about it I didn't love. Couldn't put my finger on it. Next up were these white shorts that were way too tight on me. All the shorts I picked ended up being way too tight on me. Tried them on anyways. They were just busting at the seams. And same thing with these black ones, which are really cute. And I think that there's like so many ways you can style these. But unfortunately, like I said, they were not fitting, okay? And I barely got them up just to show you. But anyways. Moving on to the last pair of shorts, these ones were really pretty when I was looking at them on the hanger, but again, they are see-through, and I do not understand why companies are making see-through clothing, but apparently they are. So as cute as they were, as much as they were the style I really liked, I could not get them. Okay guys, so we just got back from thrifting. I did just put myself in a comfy hoodie because it's suddenly so like rainy and overcast outside, so I just felt like being cozy. But I'm gonna show you guys now the try on portion as well as everything that I got from the thrift stores. So let's just jump right into it. A little bag right here. I spent a total of $17 with tax on 3 different items, starting with the first place. I got a pair of pants. Now, these are jeans, okay? This is not summer vibes really, but the color is summer vibes, so hopefully this can still inspire you to get some like lighter colored linens or denim. This is a pair of wide-legged, high-waisted jeans. It's gonna be hard for me to show here, so just look at those try-on portion. Cream beige colored denim, which I think is so beautiful. It's very thick and good quality, so I know that this is going to last. What brand is this from? So this is 99% cotton. Oh, Old Navy. Okay, yeah. Extra high-rise, wide leg, Old Navy, size 8 in a tall. To find jeans that actually reach my ankles is so hard, and that's what these do. They reach my ankles, which I'm super excited about. These have actually been tailored by someone. These are a size 8, and size 8 are big on me at Old Navy. So when I was trying to pull them up, they were kind of tight around my thighs. I was like, what is going on? But the minute I got them up and buttoned them, they fit perfectly with a little bit of wiggle room. That is because somebody tailored these jeans. If you look in the back here, it is insane to find this at a thrift store. I mean, it's not that insane, but I have never found tailored jeans at a thrift store. Somebody went inside and pulled in the waist a little bit, so you can see that on the inside. From the outside though, they did a really good job. I mean, they could have done even better. As you see here, like this isn't perfectly aligned here, but I don't mind that. I'm not super picky on things like that. And the fact that they're very sturdy, like I know this isn't coming apart. This was done with a sewing machine. So it fits me really well. Instead of having that gap in the back like jeans usually have, these ones fit really, really well. So I am so happy to have found these at the thrift store already tailored to basically fit my body. So that was the first thing that I got. And this was a grand total of $6, okay? To get a pair of jeans like this for $6 is insane. I have only Old Navy jeans and I love Old Navy. They've just done a great job for the price, for the quality, and these are the thick ones that are going to last the test of time. The second thing that I got from there was a blouse. Now, this thrift store doesn't have a lot of blouses. I typically don't find a lot there, but I did find this. This is a Rachel Zoe size medium blouse. It's like a dress shirt. This was only $5, so such a steal. It's in great condition. The fabric is just so slippery and smooth. It feels like it's cooled on your skin, like the minute you put it on your skin. It is mostly polyester and spandex, which I know that, you know, you don't want to necessarily buy plastic things like that, but I only wear blouses occasionally. I maybe wear them like once a week when I go to Costco or I go somewhere with a friend to a coffee or on a Sunday morning. I'm not wearing these every single day as a mom, but for me, this is perfect. It's in great condition. I love the color. I feel like this is exactly the blue that I keep seeing on Pinterest everywhere when I search for that summer chic, old money vibe. And actually paired with these jeans, as you will see in the try on, it is such a beautiful combo. And the sleeves here have like this mother of pearl button that just adds interest to the outfit. I just love noticing small details like that. And then those same buttons run down the front as well. So those are the two things I got at the first thrift store. So I think that was a total of like $12 or $13 with tax, which is really good for an entire outfit, and it's a classy color. Moving into the second thrift store, I got just one thing there, and it was just this top. I say this a lot, but when you see a pattern that you normally don't gravitate towards, don't necessarily knock it off. Try it on. It can quickly become your favorite item. At least that's what I have found to be true for me. This is what I got. It is just a sleeveless tank. Comes up really high on the neck, and it doesn't have any sleeves. You'll see on the try on. I think that this is so beautiful. This top is so elegant, stylish, and it just accentuates my shoulders in a way that I love. I thought that the collar was really interesting with these gold beads here. So this top here I plan to wear with skirts on Sunday, like a pencil skirt or something, but you can definitely wear this with jeans or shorts. The pattern itself kind of gives me leopard print vibes, but a little bit more sophisticated and elegant. I do like animal print. I think that there's such a classy, like mob wife, Italian-esque way to pair those things together. This was $5. So just so you know, instead of going to a store or online or on Amazon and spending $25 to $40 on a shirt like this, you can go to a thrift store and find something like this for like $5. If you're looking for a blouse to wear occasionally or just have something more fun in your closet, definitely check out the thrift stores for that reason. Those were the 3 items I got. I didn't go crazy today, but I don't think that we should just thrift just to thrift. Like, we should really just buy things that we love and we know are gonna add value to our closet. I hope you guys enjoyed this little thrift with me video, and let me know if you wanna see more content like this. I love filming these. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.